BTV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what we got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I say?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business. Boom!
I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times, my G's, at all times. And
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, man, you are out of pocket, my boy. You are totally out of pocket with the things you've been saying about Ye on your YouTube channel. The things you've been spewing about the homie Ye. And I mean, at first, I got upset. I ain't gonna lie, I was triggered. It literally had me feeling some type of way with the things you've been saying about Ye.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, but then I had to digress. I had to calm down and you know, I had to comprehend the things you're saying, digest it, and get a better understanding on why you're talking like that. Why are you now talking like that about Ye, right? And it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. It's obvious. The writing's on the wall. You're a puppet. The Geppettos got you by a string as well. But the thing is, the Geppettos are your family. The higher-ups and the elites are your family. Now, I want to say this. Ye never said all of those people. I'm not going to say those people because the YouTube algorithm, it's sensitive. It's sensitive. And anytime we even mention those people, it's deemed hate speech, right? But then you can have a Michael Raperport. Oh, he can talk as crazy as he wants. He can just say anything that comes to his mind, and somehow it's not deemed hate speech. Now, you already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV, right? You know we going to get into these clips. We going to double back, and then we going to get into these angles. But before we do that, I want to elaborate. I want to just speak on this a little bit more. You feel me? Because Ye said a lot of other things, and we got to get into that. Yeah, he said he's rich. And that's what got the higher-ups and elites scared. He done touched them billies. Not just one Billy like Hove. I'm talking multiple upon multiple upon multiple of billions. Huh? And on top of that, he ain't got a leash on. I already told y'all, Jay-Z, he got a leash on. LeBron James, he got a leash on. These dudes are all sheepdogs for the higher-ups and the elites. To us, they look powerful. But I gotta say, y'all been looking weaker and weaker by the day. All of these super rich black artists, black athletes that have been closing their mouths with what's going on right now, it just further proves Ye point. The black voice has been brought by who? Michael Raperport's people. Michael Raperport, those are your people. Those are your elders. So the things Ye is saying, it's triggering you. It's making all of you guys feel a certain type of way because he's exposing the truth. Now listen, okay, listen, you already know how we do here. We're going to get into these clips. We're going to double back. We're going to get into these angles. Michael Raperport. Gang.
At the left fear about Ye or makes me the most dangerous is I'm rich. To get your money right, and then you go to war. Get your money right, and then you go to war. Get your money right, and then you go to war. So I'm going to war, you know. And the other powerful icons in black music, when they were at the top of the game, they didn't fight at that point. They were too afraid of losing whatever they had. So by the time they wanted to make a difference, by the time Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC, he didn't have the Cosby Show at that time to be able to stand up when they wanted to literally throw him in jail, you know, where they actually did throw him in jail. So people have to understand just the bravery. There's so many people everywhere. I know everyone can relate to being afraid to say what you're going to feel because you feel like you're going to, you know, you're going to lose something. So whether you agree with me or not, I believe people are going to feel the fact that someone is brave enough to say something. My people are sick. If I load up Apple Music right now and I play the top songs in the rap chart, I would tell you my people are sick. If I go to the restaurants and opportunity zones and we look at the calorie rating and the cholesterol, I will tell you that my people are sick. Hey, you ain't got to talk to me like a man if I haven't killed at least 5 people. But you know what happens is we can kill 5 people, we can kill 10 people and still be in the media as long as we play by the rules, right? When popular celebrities are brought into Fortune 500 companies, it's not to raise the stock. It's to strengthen the position and influence. And it's definitely not to be out here letting a Nicky Steve Jobs. People wasn't really with you, they was part-time. People switch up when it's wartime. I'd rather have people who are really with me and not people who are...
The entire Jewish race.
This is the condiment of Satan. Mayonnaise is disgusting. Too much of it ruins everything. Mayonnaise.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Do you understand the words that are coming out my mouth, my G's? Now, you heard that. You got an ear full, right? I'm sure you got an eye full. And I mean, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in a rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we definitely scratching the surface. And you heard those things
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport was saying about Ye. Now listen, I had to edit it out. But I'm sure you can put 1 and 1 together and that'll equal 2. I'm sure you can do your due diligence. I'm sure you heard that. I'm sure you could see through the smoke and mirrors if you already here with Grown Man Business TV. That is crazy. It's crazy, first and foremost, that those words and the things he was saying is not deemed hate speech here on YouTube. That's outlandish. I'm flabbergasted at the fact that he can say all those things about Ye. You understand me? And it not be deemed hate speech. But I could drop a video about Ye exposing the high erupts and elites, not say one cuss word, and it get deemed hate speech. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. It is what it is, man. Now listen, you know, Michael Raperport is one of those people. You already know who they are, right? But the thing is, he's been engulfed and indulged in hip-hop culture for years. You know, he been de-eating hip-hop for years. You know, this guy, you know, pale like Mayo. I mean, pale like Mayo.
Mayonnaise.
Look at his hair, is dog fur. Michael Raperport has dog fur for hair. I mean, it's literally like a sheepdog or a golden retriever or a Labrador. Yeah, and it sheds. Michael Raperport, your hair sheds, but that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother story. This guy's been within hip hop for all of these years. And when you see what Ye said about his people and you see his true colors, that's why I say hip hop can no longer have open borders. That's a whole nother video as well. But hip hop is like America. It has open borders for all of these immigrants to come in and do what they want to do within hip hop. But in due time, they're going to show their true colors. They can't hide it for long, B. They can't hide it for long. Now, let's get into this. I want to stick on
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport for a little while. And then we're going to get into the things that Ye said, because those things that Ye said are way more powerful. But for right now,
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, you want to chop and block, my G. I think it's crazy that he could talk like that and LeBron James, Jay, all of these higher-ups, puppets, won't speak out. They got their mouth closed. You know why? Because all they thinking about is a check. They've been paid out. They've been brought out. You understand me? Now, something else
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport said was, you heard what he said, man. You heard what he said. And if you didn't get it, if it went over your head or under your bridge, I want you to go back and check the clips. But what he did was he hid the truth in sarcasm. Let me say that again. He hid the truth in sarcasm. I don't want that to go over your head or under your bridge, but he hid the truth within the sarcasm. Yeah, I can see through the smoke and mirrors, Michael Raperport. My pineal gland is wide open, Michael. Yeah, Michael, you in the wrong culture, B. Why haven't you made money in your own culture since you care so much about it? Why are you over here with us? It's a reason for that. He's an industry plant. He been here for a long time. You know, we accept everybody, but that's coming to an end. Listen to what he said again. I'm not going to repeat any of it because like I said, if I was to say those things, hate speech. But if he says those things and spews those things, it's no problem. Is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. I don't own this platform. I don't own this app. And we already know who owns this platform and who owns this app. Not only this app, but all of the media outlets, radio, television, the newspapers, social media. I mean, come on, my G. Come on, my G. So let's stop acting like Ye said all of you guys were millionaires. We know all of you guys aren't rich. It's a handful of y'all. It's a handful. It's a handful of you guys that run the narrative. So stop trying to like cloudy up what the man was saying. It's a handful of you guys that run the narrative that will allow us to hear you say the things that you're saying, but won't allow us to hear the things that I'm saying or the things that Ye is saying. So it is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. But all that sarcasm, I see through that. It's no way that you can blindfold me. You might be able to blindfold the 85% of the sheep that's out there. You are a part of the 10% that's trying to lead the sheep. I'm a part of the 5% that see you and I see the sheep being led off the cliff. And it is what it is and it'll be what it's going to be. But
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, man, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? You need to get some suntan lotion, my G. You need to sit into the sun. Oh, we already know what the sun will do to you.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport. You know, the flowers, the trees, us, we all get energy and grow from the sun. But you, yeah, we already know what the sun will do to you, my G. Out of pocket. And the crazy thing is, it'll take a YouTuber like myself to address you. That's what I was talking about when I was talking about Fat Joe. Don't speak on YouTubers. Don't speak on us content creators. Our voices are powerful. Yeah, it's a lot of substance and integrity in this. It's passion in this. Huh? Y'all don't like when y'all see a black man standing up for the culture. Y'all don't like when you see a black man that has passion for his people. Y'all deem that as hate speech. Y'all don't know how to take it. Is it passion? Is it hate? Is it rage? It might be all three wrapped up in one, but who cares? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You heard what that man was saying, dog. Think about that. Think about me or somebody else talking like that about the higher-ups and the elites. Now, it's an easy fix. I like to come up here and I like to give my opinion and my thoughts on things, but what's the solution? The solution is what Ye is talking about. Why, if you listen, why haven't all of these super rich athletes and rappers and whatever, black people, put their money together to get our own app? Why haven't they put their money together to buy up 3,000 acres? Start a couple of cities, huh? Why haven't that happened? Because they have been paid. You got to look at these dudes different. The ones at the top, Jay-Z. Damn! Huh? These dudes have been paid out so they get quiet, my G. They get quiet. And the thing is, by the time is when they come to, the thing is, when they finally make the decision and say, we finally want to help out. We finally want to take action. It's too late. You have to do it like Ye is doing it when you're at the top of your game, when you're worth the most money you've ever been worth in your life. Now you have to expose the higher-ups and the elites. Now you have to expose everything that we're seeing being exposed right now. Oh, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in a rap. When you scratch the surface and here at Grown Man Business TV, you got to know we definitely scratching the surface. See, it's not just Ye. We in a day and an age right? Where it's not just all these rich athletes and rappers that got a voice. You got YouTube content creators that's growing organically and have a strong voice and a powerful message. You looking at one of them right here at Grown Man Business TV. I got a son to raise. You think I'm gonna raise my son in this lie? You think I'm gonna raise my junior, my future king in this lie? Never.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But I know all these rappers, I know all these celebrities, they're gonna be too scared to speak to this guy. Nah, not over here, Grown Man Business TV. We gonna give it to you straight raw.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, you're the same color as Mayo, my G. Yeah, somebody, we got to get a name for you, man. Michael Raperport ain't fitting. You looking like a jar of mayo. Somebody, it is what it is, and it can spread you out on a nice piece of white bread and get you spread out nice and neat. Spread out that mayo, nice and neat.
This is the condiment of Satan. Mayonnaise is disgusting. Too much of it ruins everything.
It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, man. Now, I'm not going to make this a long one, but I did want to address that guy. I see you. We see you. That's why in them clips you was acting like that. That's why in them clips you was so triggered. You was triggered because you know we can see you and all your people. Now you try to dress it up and make some sarcasm and try to make it. No, we see through that, dog. You should save that. You could have saved your breath. We see clearly through that. And if they don't see, I'ma expose them. If they don't see, I'ma help them see. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Let's get on Ye. Oh, before we get on Ye.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, his name is Ye. He legally changed his name to Ye. So you need to respect that man as a man and call him Ye.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport. Because it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. But if you're not going to call him Ye, then we're not going to call you and your people her, he, pronouns. We're not going to do that for you and your people. Because, you know, your people are the ones pushing that.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport, your people are the ones putting that on the television every day. Michael Raperport, your people are the one pushing that to the kids in Disney and cartoons. Michael Raperport. So we not, you going to address that man as Ye. Talking, man, you crazy, man. Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I come from a day and age when you had to hop off the porch, Michael. You had to hop off the porch. And where there wasn't none of this social media. So the way I felt when it make me, but it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We can't do those things. We're gonna handle it like this.
Mayonnaise.
Michael Raperport. Mayo Michael. That's your new name. Mayo Michael Raperport. Mayo Michael. It came to me. You see that download? That's because it's melanin in me, boy. That come from the cosmos. This hair, it don't shed, Michael Raperport. It defies the laws of gravity, Michael Raperport. Mayo Michael. Call you Mayo Michael Raperport. Mayo Michael. Anybody addressing this guy, address him as Mayo Michael. You the same color as a jar of mayo. It is what it is. Miracle Whip. Yeah. That's how we giving it up over here at Grown Man Business TV. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, Mayo Michael. All right? So let's get into Ye. You know, salute to Ye. I even have to get myself out of calling you Kanye West because I always liked that name, my G. Your mama did a good job, Ye. She instilled some real high-quality morals in you when she told you could be whatever you want to be, my dog. And listen, you a prime example for all of us. How to move. How do you change the future? You indoctrinate the kids. That's how you change the future. You put it in the kids, and they going to carry it on. So you got to know, Yeezy, my son is going to know about this. My daughters, they already know about this. Keep going. All right? Now, Ye said, the higher-ups and the elites are scared of him because he's filthy rich. They know he's filthy rich, and they know he don't got a collar on his neck like Jay-Z, like LeBron James, like Rick Ross, like Meek Mills, like all these, dumb guys. He ain't got a leash on his neck. He can't be controlled. He can't be tamed. Huh? First and foremost, that's what they know about Ye. And then they know that once you get that money, it's time to take it. It's
A war. You know,
time to go there. You heard what he said. I'm not even going to say that word because I don't want it to be deemed as hate speech. But if you don't know what he said, go check the clips.
I'm going to war.
First you get the money, then it's time to take it there. I always wondered to myself, how is it that these guys have made all this money, hundreds and millions of dollars, puffy combs, honey puffy combs, because I call them honey puffy combs.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit.
Jay-Z, LeBron James, Dr. Dre. I can go down the list of millionaires and hundreds of millionaires, and they have not once thought, hey, let's put our money together. Let's put some money together and let's take it there. What Ye was talking about. Let's ignite this thing. You know why? And I mean, again, it took a long time for the truth to come out, but Ye has exposed the truth. It is officially been known. It's put in concrete. It's been stamped that your voice has been brought. So all this all this drama going on in Brooklyn, New York, and Jay-Z only comes out to sit with the commissioner of the NFL. You know, all this stuff going on, and Jay-Z comes out and flattens his braids down, or his dreads, or whatever you want to call those things. Lays them down flat.
What?
What are we doing here, my G? Your hair stands straight up on your head. It defies the laws of gravity. So, you know, with Ye being in the position that he's in, this is the perfect time for him to initiate that thing he was talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm going to war.
It's time to initiate it. Don't wait till you get $11 billion. Then you start going on a decline. And now you trying to tail on the higher ups and elites. Because when you do it that way, we don't believe you. You need more people. When you do it when you're at the top of your game, you know, the climax of your career, the peak, when you've made the most money you've ever made in your life, when you're the richest you ever been in your life, that's when you expose the higher ups and the elites. That's when you do it. You understand me? So, you know, I don't expect anybody to rally behind Ye, but you got to know here at Grown Man Business TV, we standing with Ye. We standing with Ye. Go in the comment section. Let me know what you think. You already know I'll go back and forth with you. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But even on like social media, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. You got a guy on, you know, my Facebook page named Ron TV. All this dude chains is fake. You understand what I'm saying? And he pays celebrities to give him shout outs. Like, hey, Ron, you think we don't know that? Ron TV, you think we don't know that you paying for celebrities to give you shout outs? You don't think we know that those little Cubans is fake jewelry? And you got the nerve to be using your Twitter fingers to be talking about Ye and talking down. It's disgusting, my G. It's disgusting to see black people talking down on a guy that's putting it all on the line. Putting it all on the line. You know, most of us have all been thinking to ourselves like, man, you know, when I was a kid, the athletes wasn't as rich as they are now. They were more vocal about things, but they wasn't as rich as they are now. And to grow up and now see all of these hundreds of millionaires come out of the culture, come out of hip hop, come out of the athletes, all of this stuff. You take me to tell me 5 of y'all worth 100, 200, 300 million didn't come together and say, yo, you put 50, I put 50, he put 50, you put 50, and you put 50, and we're going to buy 14,000 acres of land. We're going to buy 18,000 acres of land, and we're going to start building communities. None of y'all thought of that. But I understand now. You've been brought out. The second you try to do that, all your riches get taken from you. Or they try to cancel you. You understand me? That's because you shook, you scared. Scared when you listen, man. You dudes is halfway crooks. You scared to death. You scared to look. You shook. You shook, dog. And then you get a Yeezy, a backpacker. You know, all of these so-called thugs that was around Yeezy. And he was, at the end of the day, he was the most gangsterous out of all of them. Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, Jay-Z. We already know Jay is soft as Dollar Tree cotton. Jay-Z is soft as Dollar Tree cotton. And Dame Dash been trying to tell us for a long time. And everybody was looking at Dame like he was a hater. And Dame was telling the truth the whole time. This man is soft as Dollar Tree cotton. And he done laid his braids down. He done latest. Come on, G. Is you crazy? Somebody got to say it. Mayo Michael Raperport. Let's get back on you. Ye said he's rich. Huh? The higher ups and elites know he ready to take it there. And you know what? He got a gang of us that's behind him. Oh, don't let the narrative, don't let the higher ups and elites paint you a false narrative like we not more on code than we really are, or we really on code. You thought Pac was powerful? You thought Pac was big? Ye has surpassed all of them. And when the call is made, y'all will see. You touch Ye, you will see just how powerful we are. Mayo Michael Raperport. Stop trying to, we not that, bruh. You think, listen, I wasn't born yesterday. I wasn't born, last night. I was born at night. I wasn't born last night, but I was born at night. Mayo Michael Raperport. So hiding the truth in your sarcasm, I seen through that. Easy. It wasn't hard, my G. It wasn't hard to see through that one, man. You've been running those dumb plays for a long time, my G. It's never gonna work again. It's over. Michael Raperport, Mayo Michael. It's over, my G. And again, excuse this, but it's passion in this. My ancestors scream through my DNA. I hear them every day, screaming for revenge, my G. They want revenge. The problem is we don't want to give it all up. We don't want to go to do all that with y'all. We trying to do it another way. We want the reparations. We just want what's right. We want what's right, my G. And pushing the ABC, LBG, 1, 2, 3 community onto the children, that's not right, my G. Huh? Paying everybody else reparations, except for the people who built this land, is not right, my G. Mayo Michael. You crazy, Mayo Michael. This dude is the same color as Mayo. Mayo. A jar of mayonnaise. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But salute the Ye. Because regardless of what happens, he exposed it. And I'm going to say this. When you hit the nail on the head, man, oh, they can't hold it back. Look at the aggression in old Mayo Michael. Look at the aggression in old Mayo Michael Raperport in those clips. Oh, they said, yo, say something now. Ye's out of, yeah, you need to say something, dog. But your words you ain't got no substance. We can see through that. Secondly, man, you got the broke wrist syndrome. You so upset. We know you proving Ye right. And then I'm looking at your wrist and you looking like you were part of the Rainbow Coalition. Mayo Michael. Yeah, you Mayo Michael Raperport. Yeah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But before you talk about YouTubers, before you open your mouth about Ye, you might want to think twice. You might want to think 3 times when you do that, my boy. We on to you. We see through you and the high ups and the elites. You can't hide it no more, B. Look at this dude's page, man. I don't care. Go look at this guy's page, man. Listen to the hate speech, the hate that he spews on his page. But he's not getting YouTube strikes. Hey, again, this is not our platform, so I don't complain about the rules. It is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. I ain't tripping. But Ye has the right notion. Ye has enough gumption in his body to make something jump at the peak of his career, at the height of his riches. And I can't do nothing but salute that, Yeezy. So, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. You know what I'm saying? You can tap in or you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Gang. GNB TV. Yeah, like, come on, follow me. Let's see what you got.
Listen closely if you trying to eat. Get passive income, got that money flowing in my sleep. Young and please, got 30,000 on my wrist, 10 on my fist, that 18 around my neck, make I can show respect. You looking at a God exhorting no fear, about 5 in each ear, that's what you wanna hear. VA.
Remember what I told you, right?
Yeah,
What I say?
it's grown man business.
It's grown man business.